Hello everyone. That was a big group of Deinos. You do not want to go back, but you want to look your back, you want to check your back just in case. Just in case, imagine they were hungry or they needed that S-shaped nutrient because, surprise, surprise, Deinosuchus is on your diet. Surprise, surprise, you are a cannibal. Surprise, surprise, a group of 3 is probably big. It's probably considered big. I'm gonna sniff the air. I am not entirely sure it shows up as a big group around. If you have an icon with 3 dinosaurs, a red orange icon with dinosaurs on it, it means that there is a lot of dinosaurs in that point. And I don't know if a 4th Deinosuchus like me would have triggered that icon to appear. If that's the case, you cannot properly ambush anything. Now, I'm going back to center. I'm going back to center because I want some skirmish, not against 3 though, not against 3, but slowly moving to center for a skirmish with anyone actually, with anyone. I am pretty satisfied. Sometimes I just grow dinosaurs here, or I don't, I try to. Making some bucket list and saying, alright, check, 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 alright, I've done everything, okay, I can perish in the silliest ways. I don't know, it's gameplay. It's like that for me, for example. It's officials, no rules, etc, etc. You know the drill in here. You basically trust nobody, not even your own shadow. If you do, well, good game, or get good, or good game, depends. Luck is a factor, after all. Luck is a factor. Okay, moving back to center, I need to check every side. Most times I just have a jumping Paki in front of me or a jumping Raptor, and I am too slow to to process what's happening, and it's too late for me to lunge and drown them. By the way, this spot where I am now, it's a good one. I don't know if you know there is this area, but it's center spawning point. This area is good. It's good for one reason: if you are a terrestrial. It's good because the water is shallow. As you see, water is very shallow. On the plus side, you can cross easy peasy without much risk. Now, who did the bite? Was it me? Was it me? I heard a bite in water coming from a Deinosuchus. I don't know if that was me. Sometimes it is me, and I say, alright, I heard a bite, but it was just me misclicking, and I didn't realize it. So, this is the bad thing if you're crossing. It's me down here and you do not see me, but if I'm moving, you will probably you have a keen eye, you will probably see me, but it's very narrow, so it's just half a second really. It is just half a second for you to cross that spot. It makes it so good for crossing that it's also so good for ambushing. It's just you have to stay there and ambush and stay there and try to ambush waders. I mean, people that want to go from west to east or east to west. Okay, I need to pay attention to what's happening down below. Remember, crocodile is aquatic. You go on land, it's always a big risk. To go on land in the first place and to go back in water. You'll never know if you find a cannibal Deinosuchus like this one. This is a big bad Deinosuchus. Big bad, big bad guy. Big bad. It didn't behave very nicely. I know. I tried my best, but it didn't. Okay, I will follow you. I don't know if that's a threat, but you follow me and I will bite you back. I don't trust no one. Okay, it's 2 players. 007 and Coconut. Spy on a mission. Okay. Are those 100% Deinosuchus? That's the question. I am. I cannot run away from 200% Deinosuchus. I cannot. I just cannot. Not here. There is only around river bends where I can use land somehow a bit to confuse my hunters. But in here I cannot run away from 2 Deinos. I'm dead if they make up their mind to hunt me down. So in any case, I will show my Deinosuchus position anyway. So You are here, and you find check that, by the way, the icon over there, that's far away moving. It says that there is plenty of dinosaurs altogether, plenty of players altogether. Probably we have just Deinosuchus. If it's just Deinosuchus, how can you ambush if you have that icon over the water that a terrestrial is going to drink? I mean, would you drink there? No, you wouldn't. Would you wade the river there? No, you wouldn't. Not even nearby. So that's why it's that's night vision. That's why it's good to play solo, duo. I don't know if trio, where a trio group, a group with 3 players is good. I don't know. No, I don't think so. You will release, and I'm not entirely sure if you will release or not that icon to say many dinosaurs altogether. Well, that's all for today. This was just some brief gameplay with me trying to find a skirmish in a 1 versus 1 fight, but I did find nothing, nobody. I should stand still and just ambush some passerby here. This is also a good spot. Plenty of Deinosuchus usually like to linger here for I don't know, for chit chat. I've seen at least the chit chatting. Plenty of Deinosuchus players chit chatting and losing so many opportunities for a good ambush, and then say, oh, how did I lose an ambush opportunity? How? I've never seen an opportunity for ambush with Deinosuchus. Well, probably gameplay. Some gameplays are better than others, depending on the playable you have at hands. Depending on the playable you have at hands, you have certain types of gameplay in order to max out the chances of success of the playable you are playing. It's you have 9 playables, I think, at the moment, so play all of them and say, right, that playable is awesome for my type of gameplay, I like it. It might not be an Apex, but it's good. For example, Raptor is awesome. It's very interactive from start to finish. It's not an Apex. Solo gameplay very much sucks if compared to a group gameplay, but it's good. It does have pros and cons. Deiinosuchus is awesome too. Ipsilophodon, for example, it does have some also nesting options. I don't know, nests. It's different from all others. The Ipsilophodon nest. I don't know. It's all of these kind of things that make the game unique. Alright, now this is the time to use Q and check if anything else is happening. No, there is nothing else, so that Deinosuchus is solo. It's time for a 1 versus 1 fight. Now this is sometimes you have to keep low, so you want to press I will die probably, because in this fight you want to press Alt Bite a lot of times, you know, a lot of times, because you will bite multiple areas of your opponent. Multiple areas, so of course whoever bites first wins, but if you press Alt Bite, specifically Alt Bite, nothing is said in chat, nothing is said in chat. This guy was probably looking for the same skirmish, I guess. So you wanna fight this face tank situation in, can I press, there is no night vision underwater, is it? I don't think so, there is no night vision underwater. I'm not gonna fight that one, at least not now, but I'm gonna eat a bit of this, you know, I'm gonna eat a bit of this. So, by using Alt Bite, in this, come on, can I have this? They were playing together. Do you think they were playing together? No, it's just a very bored Stegosaurus. Come on, I cannot eat that. I cannot have this food. It's a ton of food. Alright, now we are talking. So, if you do Alt Bite in a fight, you basically hit multiple targets. By hitting multiple targets, you have a multiplier. It's as if you are hitting just the head. If you hit the head of your opponent, you have a multiplier. If you hit the tail, you have a negative multiplier, kind of 0.4, I guess. If you hit the head, you probably have 1.5 or 1 or 2 multiplier. Now I don't know if these multipliers stack together or you get the highest multiplier, but I was the first fighter, you have to take into account, but I didn't lose much HP. Now imagine there is another Deinosuchus coming. What's the best gameplay now? You stand still, it's night, you stand still in a place where you think no other dinos are coming by at least. If you are a Deinosuchus, will you come by this area? I mean, I haven't seen many Deinosuchus players coming by here. So you place yourself here, I mean, and you have both oxygen. Okay, now I'm floating because it's too much. But yeah, you place yourself here, you have infinite oxygen, you are kind of resting, you are strong, you are strong against bleeding, so safe and sound. I'm not bleeding anymore because you are naturally strong against bleeding. That's good. Well, these are my tips. Outbite as much as you can. I have run out of stamina, in case you haven't noticed, and I pressed Ctrl to stay on the bottom, because the outbite goes upwards. So press Ctrl to stay on the bottom if the fight is going on. So the outbite will go up, and your outbite will go up, and the other player outbite will go up as well if they use outbite. But if you are lower than them, you stand excellent chances at getting them. Instead, they won't get you because the outbite goes upwards. Well, that's all for today. This is how you fight cannibals. Not like the poor guy there. I mean, it's true that I surprised the guy. Probably wasn't ready, or probably he was. I mean, I would be ready for any fight coming here against anyone. Now, if I die, it's alright. That guy was ready to die. Didn't write anything in chat. He was a sporty player, in my opinion. Very good. Otherwise, I wouldn't upload this one because certain chat are not good. You just ignore that. It's player versus player. Well, that's all for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Consider subscribing this channel. Use these tips against these big bad dinos, so there is more thrills out there. I will find something else to bypass that one then, or not. I will just get destroyed. Oh man, I get destroyed so many times. I'm almost tired. Well, thank you all so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye bye.